Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
Ball handed off. Great cut there. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. And jukes to get free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The big fullback's got it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Hands off to the fullback. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They're going to run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense...
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Here's a carry for the fullback. Finds room at the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice... Over the 33. First down and 10. Give it to the big fullback here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
He decides to keep it here. And they'll give it to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down after that running play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And now a carry here for the fullback. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which
cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He'll pitch it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Here's the second down play. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They feed the fullback this time. Tackle made after just a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The big fullback's got it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive. The time ticking away. Pitches to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Hands off to the fullback. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Cowboys. To claim the lead here in the final minute.
Good, tough running here by the back to give this offense the lead late in the game. You're up by 1. It's a no-brainer. You got to go for 2 to make this.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.